Hey guys, it's more TF2 with the Knights of Hurga.
Hey
You've
everyone,
come to expect this, of course. Why is this
and
guy trading? Okay.
we're kind of feeling at home right here on Freight.
Yeah, because of the trains. Um, we first met like some time in the mid 1800s, and we both joined a train robber clan. Kind of a
Yes,
dark part of both our histories.
and then all that other stuff came later. Like making Gabe Newell, all that other stuff.
Yeah. We reconnected later on towards the end of the 19th century.
Yes, many
That's why we
times actually. It seems many times we just keep becoming friends over again, like we did. And this time we'll make sure not to leave each other. Like we'll be friends forever, and we'll be living close to each other.
Yeah, and just for the record, it all started in the mid 1800s. We joined the clan. Um, we didn't really abandon the clan either. It just kind of fell apart because the demand for train robbers
Oh,
just fell out.
there's a sentry up there too.
Yes, I
Uh,
got the full
that's
brunt of his force.
that's one thing they didn't have back in the 1800s centuries.
Yeah, that's probably would have made our job harder. I don't know how easy it would have been to place a sentry on a movie train though. Ah, I was getting worried for a second. I thought I was gonna have to wait there in front of a moving train. I mean, granted, we did
Holy crap!
spend a lot of time standing by trains, but
Yeah, we did do a lot of time standing by trains. That was where I first got dropped off. One of the times that one of my first times visiting Earth. Well, was then.
yeah, it was a pretty good time to be on the Earth. We were going through a industrial revolution and whatnot.
I still think the 1890s were the best year. Do you remember the 90s?
Definitely.
Like we said, I think we said this in an earlier episode. Like we
Yeah,
were talking about the 90s, yeah, and oh man, like everything from the 90s were so good. Like
yeah, except the fact that we had separated at that point, but can't have everything.
Jackson 5, um,
The first Jackson 5.
Kesha, everything back then was good. That the 1890s, yeah. And
Yeah,
I'm not
most
talking.
people, in fact, almost nobody knows this. Kesha and the Jackson 5 are actually named after popular stars and singing groups from the 1890s.
Yeah, they were. Too bad Kesha didn't live up to the name though. The new
Yeah.
Kesha.
I mean, I think somebody still had like a patent on that name, so that's why she had to put a dollar sign in it.
Do you know that Kesha actually made the song Maple Leaf Rag with Scott Joplin?
Yeah, but she did some naughty stuff, kind of went off the deep end, kind of like Miley Cyrus did, so they had to.
No, I'm talking about the first Kesha.
The first Kesha, yeah, that's what I'm talking about too. That's why her name isn't listed there.
Oh yeah,
It's not
you're right.
necessarily what Scott Joplin wanted to happen, but it was something he had to do. Man, that was that was a great guy, Scott Joplin.
Mhm. He actually made the internet.
Yes, he did. Him and Gore Al.
He made very entertaining things.
Yes, he did.
You know, like I can't think of I can't really think of an entertaining thing he made right now, Scott Joplin, but I might be able to think of one. But can't think of one right now. But yeah, very
Yeah,
entertaining things.
I think I know what you're talking about. It's on the tip of my tongue. Entertaining as hell. I don't know why we can't remember that.
Yeah.
Was it the Amuser? No.
Maybe actually.
Maybe.
Might have been the Muser. I'm not kidding you, I think.
I don't know, I feel kind of like I'm barking up the wrong tree like that. Why doesn't that demo man just detonate? Oh.
I don't know.
He would have killed that pyro if he just detonated.
What, are you talking about me?
No, there's a
Oh.
demo man in place.
A demo man detonated on me, and I was waiting a long time, actually. I didn't know where he was at. I was capping the point. You know, like we used to capture packages from the drug cartels to get rid of them because we didn't want the little kids to do drugs.
That was the 80s though, wasn't it? Or the 1980s.
Oh.
They didn't really have
Yeah, that's
drug
right.
cartels. They didn't really travel by train. They mostly traveled by boat.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was a dark part of our history. We weren't heroes back then. Even though I've been taking care of Vat and his Sulk for as long as I can remember.
Do you remember the song that we used to sing? It goes like a little like this. We are in a band, and we are singing large. So get around and go on down to the fine town, and we're gonna deliver some packages. It's right downtown. Do you remember that song?
Hey, yes.
Yeah. Why did we sing that song
it brings
again?
me back.
Why did
I'm
we
not
sing
sure. I think we were planning to become delivery men before we got separated, but I don't know. I can't even remember why. That's like a kind of a boring job, considering that mercenary work is still available.
Woo! Come on, baby! Oh, I capped the point! Did you just see that crap? I got it!
Wait, are we on opposite teams right now?
Why?
Shit, I had no idea. Wait, I think I might have gotten all auto-balanced.
Oh, what the heck?
I had no idea.
I didn't know that either.
Let's try to fix this right.
Good
Blue
thing
team,
this is
right?
just a game.
There we go.
Good thing this is just a game and we're not like actually like killing each other in real life, because I wouldn't be able to do that.
No, me neither. Probably the one person I couldn't kill.
I would be able to kill Monkey though. But if he looked like George Clooney, I probably wouldn't be able to kill him then.
Yeah. You
No.
really can't deny George Clooney.
Yeah.
But luckily George Clooney doesn't necessarily resemble any simian, and vice versa.
Very agreeable, yes. Dr. Zoidberg joined the game.
Why not Zoidberg? I mean, come on.
Confirmed for Smash. Remember that picture that we saw of me versus Zoidberg for Smash? Now it's putting me on red.
Ah, crap.
Anyways, yeah.
I think the gods of TF2 are trying to get us separated again. It's not gonna work this time.
Yeah, they really should have a system set up where you
William
Or
and
it
Austin together forever.
it prefers friends to be on the same team, if possible. Well, you could put it in your settings, like prefer to be on friends team or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, not everybody. Some people like to compete with their friends. You could even have an option for people who want to be on a friend's enemy team.
Yep.
They're all good ideas.
Although it's not really that good for like telling our story if we're gonna be fighting each other. You know, pretty much
Yeah.
want to be on the same team, especially when I
Even
get
though we
fraps.
haven't really encountered each other.
Yeah, especially when I get fraps. It'll be good seeing from my point of view too.
Yeah.
Like when I say certain things. Because we'll be able to switch that stuff up.
God, I could just jump in the water.
You want to tell them about our first job? Or like our first job that we actually did, like, they know what it is, but like...
Yeah, that wasn't necessarily the legal occupation that we can call a job. our first raid. Well, it was a pretty simple one. They gave us a simple one, being that we were beginners. We only had to empty out one cart, and really, they told us that the best method was to just take out the engineers, and that time we didn't really have to kill them. We just had to make them stop the train long enough at gunpoint so that we could steal from them and make sure that they didn't tell anybody afterward.
But don't worry, these people were bad people. We never in our careers, well at least I have never in my career stolen from anybody like innocent, like a child or anything like that. Like,
no,
for
not
no
children.
reason.
They were assholes. If they went to school, then they were schoolboys, but there weren't a lot of people going to school back in those days.
Mostly sitting at home drinking and beating their wives.
Yeah.
I don't like that stuff.
Man, train engineers back in those days, like where do they find those clowns? It's like they pick the worst people to do the most important jobs. We should have been the train engineers, you know? Shouldn't have been robbing their asses.
I agree with you. We should have.
And that was around the time the concept of a faceless corporation started to rise up with Rockefeller and whatnot, so
that's about when my lawn service grew too big, you know?
I thought you said that was the 1950s.
1950s?
Yeah.
Oh wait, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little mixed up here.
I do get a little mixed up, especially since my race lived so long.
Yeah, you know, it's been 300 years, I understand.
I mean, there's so many things that I know here. You got... That's like, average humans on this earth only live for 100 years, so that's like taking into account everyone, like 200 more years. And they already have so much knowledge from all those years.
Oh,
so.
and you killed me, that's wonderful.
Oh, you're still on the other team?
Yeah, but unfortunately both teams are full.
Really? But, yeah.
Yeah, there's a slot on my team and it just filled up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, speaking of lawns in the 50s, that was really when everything started to take a turn for the worst.
Yes.
You know, how strict people were about how everybody was supposed to behave. That's why all the teenagers rebelled. And that whole thing about lawns, like, no wonder there was a very specific lawn store, because everybody had to have like the perfect front yard to warn everybody else not to criticize them under pain of death.
Don't they still do that nowadays, though?
Not to the extent that they did in the 50s.
I remember.
I mean, the action's very similar, but the cutthroat sentiment really isn't there.
Guy's gun's gold. Who would waste gold on a gun? Seriously, wouldn't that be very destroyable? Like easy to destroy, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, if you put gold plates on a gun, it's usually not a gun that you plan to use. Like gold, it's really soft, and just firing the gun will like shake the gun really hard, and the gold will start to peel off.
Seems the scout is using one though.
Well, the guns in this game are made of Australium, which I think has different properties.
Oh, I can join your team. Are you on team red?
Yeah, I'm a blue.
Oh, you're on blue now?
Yeah.
I swear it switches you.
Gotta get this demo.
That's gonna be
right. They got him shotgun them. The pizza is aggressive. Crap, gotta go and cap the final. Shit.
Dude, you won't believe it either. You know how earlier I was talking about how you don't remember the 2090s? Those were awesome too.
I guess I'll have to wait and see. We're not gonna like encounter ourselves then or anything, right?
No, as long as we don't go to the date 1990. I mean, well, not 1990, 2091, April 5th.
I don't know, we might have to find a way to undo that kind of time travel because we can't, like, not exist for that period. Unless we use your time machine to skip ahead.
Yeah, we'd skip past that. We'd just never be able to visit that point in time again. 1991, April 5th.
Yeah,
April
yeah.
6th, too, I think.
You have about 86 years, 85 years to get that done anyway.
Yeah. No, oh, trust me, I live much longer than that.
Yeah, I'll probably be, more than likely be around, there I go, just running around at my own base again.
I'm basically an infinite living being.
Yeah, me too. I mean, silver could kill me, but that's in low demand anyway, and I don't really make a lot of enemies, or at least leave them alive.
90 years from now, I'll still be around, but I'll probably just quit this business, you know? I don't know, because I just like doing new things every 100 or so years. It may seem like I'm dead 100 or so years from now, someone's listening to this. Like, you know what I mean? Because the internet is forever and all that stuff.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll still be here. We'll just have, not just him, but me, since we've sort of vowed today not to, get separated again. We'll be off in greener pastures. And
Yeah.
these pastures right here are pretty green, but they're not going to be this green forever. And, I think that's a good ending point for an episode, and considering we're just about out of time, like, comment, subscribe, and fare thee well.